Hey, what's going on there? Dr. Jason. This is going to be talking about more naturopathic foundations. Okay, today we're going to talk about body and energy balance. What the heck does that mean? There is so much energy around us and in us. All life, and even inanimate objects, to be honest with you, have a vibrational frequency. I know this may be for you a little bit like hippie granola, but stay with me. This is, remember, published studies, right? Everything I do here is evidence-based in my practice, everything I teach. So everything around us is energy, okay? If you, and you know this, if you walked into a room or a situation and something didn't feel right, guess what that is? That's your gut instinct telling you this energy in this space, something's not right here. And we've all felt that before. Some of us are more empathetic as far as just feeling more energy, and some of us are very sensitive to that energy and you'll feel it even more. My point is, you've got to balance that out. One of the best ways to do that is called earthing or grounding, okay? And it's not really an ancient practice, you know why? Because our ancestors and older populations, tribal populations, they're in contact with the earth, or even like, you know, natural things like plants and trees all the time. That's just their life. So it's not even like a medicinal thing. It becomes a medicinal thing when those of us that live in concrete jungles and modern life in suburbs, etc., or even if you're out in the rural areas but you don't really get in contact with the earth, it becomes a medicinal thing because we lack that, okay? The issue is there's a huge imbalance going on because of your subconscious programming. The things that the things you've dealt with maybe traumas you've been through, just all the stuff you deal with. Then we have your everyday environment. If it's chaotic, if it's high stress, work deadlines, kids, whatever it may be, health problems, got to pay bills, whatever, you have even more stress, remember? So you're adding that everyday kind of environmental stress is already added to your subconscious programming that's already got some issues, right? And then we add to that, guess what? Geopathic stress. Geopathic stress is 5G radiation. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to kill everybody. I will tell you that as studies come out, you're going to see it's more and more of a problem. That's legit. It's not conspiracy theory anymore. There are people getting sick from that. And then you have other things like EMFs. EMFs are basically any wired devices, anything with a battery, your phone, your TV, lights through your office, your computer screen, whatever, all emits electricity, right? Well, actually straight voltage, okay, EMF. My point is, we already have tons of stored energy in our body that is at turmoil. That's our subconscious, right? Turmoil from trauma, from experiences. Our everyday environment may be traumatic. That's more toxic energy, right? And on top of it, again, we have geopathic energy and those stresses, right? So we've got to do something because our cells are meant to vibrate at certain frequencies, and when they don't, that's literally the definition of dis-ease or disease. That's literally what happens. Tissues start to lower their resonance frequency, and we don't feel so good, especially things like the liver, the brain, the heart, the kidneys, the pancreas, major organs, okay? What you can do is ground to earth. One of the best things I've found, one of the easiest things you can do, if you want to call it a biohack, that's fine. And that's going to be to buy a grounding sheet for your bed. You can buy just a pad, like a square rectangular thing. You can get a whole sheet set, whatever, knock yourself out, research that. But make sure you find one quality. I recommend organic cotton, and I recommend them when they have these silver threads in there, okay, rather than copper. But anyway, and then you want to make sure, if you don't know how to do this, just get a handy person, maybe your spouse or electrician if you need to, and you want to get a voltmeter and check the nearest outlet to your bed, okay? Make sure that the ground is a ground, and there's all kinds of YouTube videos you can look up, and it's actually not that hard if you want to get one from the hardware store and check it out yourself. But watch a video by an electrician, make sure you stay safe. Anyway, make sure that outlet's ground, plug that baby in, and you have to have just at least a small patch of skin at minimum touching that sheet throughout the night, and you're grounding. And there's unbelievable benefits to grounding. You can research and check it out, but trust me, I've been doing it for a while now, and I sleep a lot better. I do have less aches and pains. I mean, it's legit. I've been in healthcare a long time, and I've not seen anything that's that simple have this much profound effect. I don't expect it to take away all health problems, but it's a step in the right direction. And there's also published studies, actually they started back in, I think it's the 20s and 30s, seeing that the earth is a big circuit board, and we plug ourselves into it, which is what earthing and grounding is. We can have a profound effect on our health. And just keep in mind as we move on here, that it's going to download negative ions out of your body, or rather positive ions out of your body, and allow your body to work a lot better. So check out earthing or grounding. You can get different mats and sheets and go from there, okay? Stay tuned for some more Naturopathic Foundations. Have a great day.